Perfect. Hello everyone and welcome to another round of the Driven by Speed Formula 1 series. We're at round 21 of 24 of the calendar, and today we are racing at the Sochi Autodrome for the Russian Grand Prix, a permanent street circuit in the outskirts of Sochi near the Black Sea, located on the site of the 2014 Winter Olympic Games. This Grand Prix track was constructed, or opened, I should say, in 2014, actually a few months after the Winter Olympic Games, designed by Herman Tilke. This track is a bit interesting, a bit flat, but also in the past in league racing, it has produced some interesting races in my time doing commentary. It's a 5.8 kilometer circuit, 18 turn racetrack. There are two DRS zones, one going down the main straight leading towards turn 2, and then exiting off of turn 10, or no, turn 11 I should say, and then leading down towards the braking zone of turn 13. Looking at the driver standings as we speak right now, and absolute unit is still, actually I don't think the standings have been updated yet. I do apologize, because according to this, it hasn't been updated since round 19. So I think Bada needs to get a little bit of work done on that. But I would assume absolute is still leading the championship, and Alpine is still leading the constructor side of the championship as well. I just don't know what the gap is quite yet. But once we get to the next round, when we go to Saudi Arabia, that'll be different. I am KD 1997, lead commentator for this, and I've got a guest actually with me for tonight, and it is Banana Josh. He is making his debut with me in the com box. So Banana Josh, welcome along to the commentary box.
Yeah, thank you for having me for this one now, because it's given me a great opportunity to get my commentary thing going for this one. So yeah, it's first time commentating since I've finished off my racing in Austria when I pick up my podium in the DBS for this one. So that's very interesting. So let's see how my day went in the commentary with KD yourselves.
Yeah, that's right. You did get a podium, and what was it? Portugal? You got your first podium, if I'm correct?
No, it was Austria.
Austria. I'm sorry, I was.
Yeah.
So I didn't quite catch that. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, but yeah. So I've got confirmation from Lane, who's giving me the weather report. Wet weather start to the race, and for 10 minutes, and then I think it will be drying up. So interesting how that'll play out. So we've got already a few cars already out on track. Let's see.
Yeah, the first ones are the two McLarens, but Dynamite is the lead car of the McLarens.
Alright, tell you what, why don't you give us a guided tour of this 5.8 kilometer circuit, Banana Josh?
Well, no worries.
Right,
yeah, no worries. Sorry for the interruptions there. So, at the exit of the final corners, you have to go full out for this one, full throttle, and you got to go into turn 1 flat out for this. Then you have to stay a little bit to the left, so you don't want to hit the wall for this one, right just before the curb begins. And he goes completely off already. I want to know how that happened already. This corner, it's just flat out. If you want to lift off already, that's totally fine. But you have to brake into this section there. All the way into brake into the 50-meter board, and he goes completely off. Twice already they have seen drivers completely off. And into this corner here for this one. It's just a nice smooth corner, a little bit of a traction loss for that. This one, 5th gear, not too bad already for this one. The other one, 4th gear, closer to the walls already, but that's totally fine. Then flat out with the DRS. And then you got to go to the tricky part of this one, or should I say, the Carlos Sainz crash for that. You go fully on the left already, brake just before you head into this corner here for this one. 4th gear, that's totally fine. Onto the tunnel for this one now, then you head to this chicane corner here for this one, and take us a little bit wide already on the first part of the chicane. It will cost him a little bit of run here for this one onto the last straight for this one, and he goes spin at the penultimate corner. and that's ruined his chance of a flying lap as Jay goes quickest with a 1:33 flat. And he was the first driver, other than Dynamite, to set a lap.
Yep, and now we've got more times coming to the board. Tim goes fastest. Prezzo going quickest on the medium tire with a 1:31.5. That's actually a pretty damn good time on the medium.
Yeah, it is. I wonder if he's doing the one stop. Because for me, if I was him, I would have gone mediums to hards. Because Sochi is a bit tire wear for issues for soft tires, but mediums, they can last a bit longer than softs. So I would say like softs to hard, mediums to hards would have been a great call, but soft to hards was a bold choice.
Well, the thing is around Sochi is that tire wear is not really that big of an issue, but I've heard rumors that soft tires do overheat a little bit, but I mean, as far as wear, it's not really that big of an issue. You can either go soft medium, medium soft, either way. But just keep in mind, remember that they are starting in wet conditions as well. So obviously I don't know who's on wet setup. I don't know who's on dry. So, but that 131.
I feel like some other.
Sorry, go ahead.
I wonder if everyone else. For God's sake. All right. I feel like some others will have to go for the dry setups because wet to dries, I recommend go to like dry setups because if it's dry at the end, then just go for it. Actually, ACW goes quickest on the soft tires with a
And I'm watching Chich right now coming through the middle sector at the braking zone of turn 13. Around about turn 14. Very nicely done through there.
Auto crosses the line, goes 14th with a 1:33.6.
Let's see what Chich has. He's got another car ahead as an Aston Martin. That's probably either BCP or Tim. As Bitchich,
I think he's trying to do another lap.
Crossing the line and goes 9th fastest with a 1:32.8, just about 1.7 seconds off the pace from ACW.
Yeah.
But a reasonable time, nonetheless.
Yeah, it might be.
What also is your opinion about Sochi that maybe that you like, you don't like in particular? You would say Banana.
Probably I don't like the cornering pit because every time already when I did like Sochi race, I always like run wide and never keep my tires on track. This one, and I always go off track. And the only part of it was like the first braking zone is where I go off multiple times.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, it is easy to go wide. I would not be surprised either if we did see some penalties that can be accumulated around here quite easily to do so.
Could be a lot of penalties coming up.
Could be.
Because of the way because the way I saw Dynamite run wide on the first braking zones, because he just cut the interesting part already when you try to turn in towards the right before you go flat out to the left.
Yeah, those two corners there, 17 and 18, that can be a bit tricky. If you hit the sausage curb on the inside, it does tend to ruin your lap. But
yeah,
there's in my opinion, about the Sochi Autodrome, I'm not the biggest fan of it. The racing's not great. I know that from real life, obviously. There tends to be cars also sometimes, from experience I've seen in real life and also in league races as well, when you get to the heavy braking zone, the first heavy braking zone of turn 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much you just it's flat. There's nothing really that inspires me around about this track. As Dynamite goes 10th with a 32.6 or 32.5, I should say. Yeah, but there are some times you can get some good overtaking. Especially like in the pitch straight, you can get overtaking done at pretty much from the exit of turn 10 leading up to turn 13, which is the second DRS zone. But the thing is about the DR zones is not really straight either, because you got the kink of turn 1, which is before the first braking zone. Then you got the exit of turn 11, which pretty much has another kink as well, which is turn 12 before you get to the braking zone at turn 12. It's a bit interesting. It's like it's curved in this kink, so it's not really straight. The DRS zones are meant to be straight around here. And also, I don't know what Tuck was thinking when he made this place, because it looks like to me like I don't know, it looks like to me like a wrench or some sort, but it doesn't look that great, to be honest.
Yeah. As I just look at it, like the two Ferraris and one Alfa Romeo, and then Alpine have scrambled of like who wants to get ahead before they're trying to set the fastest times.
Yeah, so I can't do crap. Just
quite funny enough.
Vision's gone purple for the first sector. So.
Ooh, Reedy. Oh god.
Oh dear.
Alpine just went. Too much scrambles goes on.
Oh, I think that was absolute unit behind. He must have his lap ruined. Because look
I think it might be.
Look at all the traffic jam you've got in the middle sector. That's a lot of traffic.
Oh, he just went into the wall.
Who did?
Or just okay.
Was it? As Prezzo goes
Prezzo, hello.
Prezzo goes quickest with a 1:31.0. I'm guessing it was one of the Ferraris that must have ran wide.
I think it might be. Yeah, I think it was one of the Ferraris that ran wide.
And look at absolutely. I think that he's missing that. Can I get at least get a fair angle there, Cutmasters? I keep getting onboard shots. Why are they racing each other? Goodness me.
I have no idea.
It looks like they're
I have no
racing each other
idea.
for a brief moment.
I'm not.
Easy, fellas. Let's see what
that was a bit
ACW
weird.
says.
Well, that's probably why I'm not going to be involved in this.
Anyway, ACW is down by 3/100ths of a second, but he is not shy from pole position. He's only down by just 2 1,000ths as he's coming through
that's
turns
really
9 and 10.
close for Prezzo and ACW.
Yeah, Prezzo seems to have real. For whatever reason, ACW went very wide there hitting the sausage curve. For whatever reason, the Prezzo seems to have it clicked when he races at Russia. He does very well, even though he does. Even though he said many times that he doesn't really like this place. Tina's invalidated. Who's that coming behind? That is a Red Bull Butthot. Up by 8 100ths through the first sector. What does Buck say for the middle? He's up by over 6 1/4 through the first the middle sector. I said purple, but I don't think that's generous. ACW.
Oh, he said it.
Goes pole position with a 30.8. Wow, even with that mistake, ACW actually managed to get pole position there. I thought that lap was ruined.
only managed to set a lap time without it getting to the 31s, so managed to get to the 30s. So I'm very impressed for ACW.
I mean, I've known ACW very well. He's one talented kid as well. A very quick driver for sure.
Don't get me wrong, because I've raced with him in Austria last week.
Yeah, he's very quick too. Jack goes fifth quickest there with a 1:31.6, and Chich about to come across to do his flying lap. And I think the next across the line will be Honest Crook in the AlphaTauri. Now on the medium compound tire, we've only had 2 on the medium tire so far from the way it looks. Crook crosses the line, 15th fastest with 33 flats.
Not too bad. He used to get a little bit of improvement.
Yeah, I think he could get somewhere in the top 10 from the pace he's got, I think. Let's see here. It seems so quiet. Chich is up by nearly a 10th through the first sector. We'll ride along with him, I guess, for a bit, as there's yellow flags for an Alfa Romeo. Which one that be? That would be Iconic Q. Or is it one of the McLarens? Well, that explains it. It's Donovan that's gone to the barrier. How's he done that?
How?
I'm guessing he must have spun coming up the crest at turn 15?
I think he spun on the sausage curb.
Yeah, but
I think he just hit the sausage curb
his car was positioned,
forced him to spin. Yeah.
Yeah, because your car shouldn't have gone that far back if you hit the sausage curb, unless he just couldn't stop. Let's see, Chich is up by 6/1000s. He lost a fair amount of time, but he's not using. It didn't look like he used any battery on point because I saw the light flashing in the back of the car. Let's see what it
Probably
is.
the ERS runs out of batteries.
No, he doesn't improve. Goes to a 130.
I think he's just trying to do another lap.
Yeah, just trying to conserve the battery.
Yeah, we go all out.
False, you are not on a flying lap. You are slowing down. Lane, I think, is on a flying lap. Unfortunately, though, he's invalidated. Yellow flags for some reason. Between
one of the Alpine and the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, going slowly.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought it was Alfa Romeo. Sorry, it's McLaren. I'm colorblind.
And what? Oh, there was yellow flags there with the Aston Martin and the Alfa Romeo.
I said Alpine and Alfa Romeo, but I accidentally said Alfa Romeo and didn't say McLaren.
No, fair enough. I mean, like, I understand that it can be, it can be, I don't know, a little bit deceiving to look at the colors. Oh my goodness me, absolute unit, going very wide there, hitting the Sausage curb out of turn 4, nearly hitting the wall, but thankfully he managed to keep it going. But he's unfortunately invalidated. Not been the greatest qualifying though. I'm really surprised because he usually is always on the front row. Right now he's in last, along with his teammate.
It's very odd. Both Alpines are starting 18th and 19th.
Yeah, well, I mean, they still got
Things
time.
not looking good for the two Alpine drivers.
They still got plenty of time to do something.
They need to get a better improvement. Otherwise, they're done.
Let's see, I can't keep that improving. What about Tim? How are you doing through the first sector here? Clock says for the Aston Martin, he's down by 4/100ths of a second.
I think he's
yellow flags there. What is that for?
I think it's one of the McLarens.
Seems like Bottas trying to get a slipstream from one of them as well, even though they're on that laps.
It could be.
Interesting enough there. And more yellow flags there. That is for a Haas of Dan the Racer going slowly. Lots of yellow flags. Oh great, now we got full course yellows. Lovely.
We got so many yellow flags.
Tim is up by nearly 0.2 of a second, but is that a genuine purple though is the question. He needs to find about under 5.5 tenths to get pole position. 15. He had a lot of traffic to go through. There was the two
That's a
Alfa
lot
Romeos.
of traffic.
Yeah, there's like a lot of traffic that I've been seeing lately.
Yeah.
Tim crosses the
Apparently,
line.
False is improving to 14th.
He's gone to 4th, so he proved but not enough to gain a position as Iconic Q goes into the pits and retires. Vision will start his final flying lap. Jack,
ACW starts and Prezzo will start.
Let's see what Jack's up to. He's pretty close to pole. He is down by 3/100ths. And
Big Chain is really close to Banana K Pie.
Seems like Chich is trying to get a slipstream from him.
Try to go for it.
Just
try to set the fastest time.
That is awfully close. I don't think Banana will back off.
You know, that reminds me. You know, back in like last year when like Verstappen using Bottas as a draft.
Yes.
He actually goes on the front row. Instead of having Mercedes on the front row, it's just Hamilton and Verstappen.
The clock's over, and Jack is up by 1/10 of a second. Apparently purple to the middle sector. The two McLarens will cross the line first. Let's see.
Well, Tim goes fastest in the second sector.
We'll keep an eye on him then.
We'll keep an eye on him.
Alright, Jack will
Vision's
cross the line
retired.
next, and he goes only 4th fastest at Tim. Let's see, Tim up by 1/10 through the middle sector.
0.02 of a second.
That is fairly close.
Here
Tim
comes
to
Tim
cross the
over the line. It
He proves
goes.
it's not enough to get pole
And he
position.
beats Prezzo by 1,000 of a second.
ACW, what do you got up your sleeve? Curly said out of 30.9. You looked a little wobbly coming through turns 15 and 16. Gets past that Red Bull there. Through the final corner now, up towards the line. He improves
And he goes
by
quickest.
2.5 tenths with a 130.7. fairly respectable time there for ACW. Lane has invalidated his time. Can't do crap, goes 5th fastest with a 31.4. Very nicely done, goes into
Then
the top
Racer
5.
goes to 15th. What about Honest Crook? Goes 12th.
12th fastest for Honest Crook. So your top 10 is ACW, Tim, Frezzo, Iconic Q, Can't Do Crap, Jack, Vision, Lane, BCP, and Bodon. And ACW gets pole position by about nearly 0.4 of a second. That is a hefty margin there from ACW. And the only one to crack into the 130s as well.
Yeah, this is the only one.
Now, like I said, the kid is quick, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, there we are.
So the AlphaTauri gets another pole position.
Now, I think this would be, I think it's 4th in a row or 5th in a row, I want to say, for ACW. He's been really good for him since he came in here. So we're at the top 10. Outside of that, Reedy, Honest Crook, JJ, Chich, Dynamite, Dan the Racer, Konas, False, and Absolute Unit with a very shocking qualifying. We'll start from the back of the grid in 19th place.
It's a bit of a shocker.
Yeah, like I said, he usually qualifies up in the front row, but I don't think that's where you want to be if it's going to be a wet weather start. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And there is the
wets.
Yeah, it looks like more intermediate.
I think everyone starts on the inters. I think everyone starts on the inters.
Yeah, it looks like more intermediate conditions to me. Although there are soft tires I see in the Mercedes garage, but I mean...
Yeah, same.
Dang it. My controller died there.
Oh boy.
That's alright. No, I just didn't charge it up. That's my own fault. Let me fix the audio real fast. And there we are.
Alright.
Alright, now we get going for the formation lap here at Sochi. Intermediate. Oh, actually, no. Everyone's starting on. Oh, Prezzo.
What? They're starting on the slick tires.
Yeah, literally everyone's starting on slicks. Oh,
that's odd.
Oh, okay. That is very interesting. So
they didn't say about the DRS disabled.
It will usually say that during the race, in case if it's in the middle of the race. But
yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't expect that. But anyway, so yeah, the top 10 on the soft compound tire, as you can see. We have ACW on pole, Tim in 2nd, Prezzo in 3rd, Iconic in 4th, Canty Grab in 5th, Jack in 6th place. And there's a Ferrari going wide, a Vision in 7th, Lane in 8th, BCB in 9th, Botthon in 10th, Reedy in 11th, and Oscrook in 12th, JJ in 13th, Chich in 14th, Dynamite in 15th, Dan the Racer in 16th, Konas in 17th, False in 18th, and Absolute rounds off the rest of the rest of the grid. And the only drivers that are on the softs on the outside of the top 10 is Dynamite and Absolute, who are on the soft compound tires. The rest are on the mediums.
Yeah. I think they'll try to get a good launch at the start to get away from the medium compound tires.
I probably would think it would be.
It's going to be a tough one for. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one for Absolute Unit and of course Dynamite. Oh, and he goes into the wall. Very interesting spot.
Oh, and Dynamite just spun in the underpass. Interesting.
Yep. And he goes right behind Absolute Unit.
And also, I also forgot to mention too. I think he mentioned it as well. Absolute Unit is also on the pads, and he's not on the wheels. So, if you notice his steering, if you notice the steering motions, that's the steering motions that happen when you're on pad, not when.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, when you're.
Was he quicker on the wheel?
Oh, he was fairly quick on the wheel. Like I said, he'd usually be on the front row.
Oh. But now he's not, but he's... Okay, fair enough.
I mean, hey, you can be quick on pad as well. I mean, I'm pretty quick on the pad.
I'm the one who can drive the pad. And going quicker.
Anyway. Alright. Well, so we got the drivers on the grid. Josh, take us to the lights.
Alright, here we go. We're building to the 5 red lights. And the lights are out, and away we go. There's a very good start for one of the Aston Martins, and the good start for the Alfa Romeo. On a iconic Q, he's got a brilliant start. And one of the Haas has gone completely wide, heading towards the first braking zone, and the Alfa Romeo gets the lead, followed by the Aston Martin and the Ferrari, and the other Aston Martin, not Aston Martin, but the Alfa Romeo run completely wide, as we already got a penalty as Dynamite goes around, and another one goes around as iconic Crooks, was on his Crooks, sorry, and as iconic Q's in the lead, heading towards the first sector to end the first sector, as the Alfa Romeo leads from Aston Martin, Ferrari, another Aston Martin, Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren, and of course Williams. What a great start for iconic Q's, though.
Yeah, he got off the line very well there off the grid. Again, a couple of places. I tell you what, an awful start as well. Who got caught up in those incidents with Dynamite and Oscar? Yeah. Jack got caught up in those incidents on at turn 3, and we got more yellow flags. Behind that's Bodhod.
Oh, that's Bodhod.
Yep, at turn 10, and unfortunately, he has lost a few positions. Managed to keep the car going at least. He's got no damage.
Still going.
Yeah, iconic Q, great start. And he's leading just by half a second at least, but Tim is still keeping up, at least for the time being, as they make their way. Round turns 15 and 16 they go. And so far, iconic Q, Tim, and running wide was BCP, who got a great start as well, starting from 9th up to 4th place. Great start for him. Has 3 abreast behind. Goes Prezzo and almost Vision into turn 3. Turn 60.
Oh no!
Slams into the wall.
Oh, that's never gonna work. That's never gonna work.
Oh, and Prezzo's got damage as well. I think
that's just ruined his chance.
Oh, the second time it's been since Singapore that Prezzo and Vision had collided. More yellow flags at the back as well at sector 3. That's for Jack spinning around. But yeah, no, it turned 17. He got clipped by Vision, and he slammed into the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got to do.
You know, he said about it. Oh no, they're turning all three of them off.
Oh my goodness!
And the Ferrari. Oh, what the heck has happened there?
Carnage everywhere. Not a great start for Mercedes, and Vision is gone at turn 4. Oh my! I was gonna
say how shocking start was ACW. He was in like outside the top 10. Just like at the start of the race, he was outside the top 10, and now carnage happens, and he goes up to 5th place.
Oz Crook is
only managed to pick up a shocking start.
He knows that he thinks that this is way too wet to go on with these slick tires, and I think I would probably agree with him there. Down the race, getting past Reedy, down the back straight towards turn 13, and he's got False and Reedy for company behind as they make their way down towards turn 13. False holding into the inside line, and just about, no, Reedy holds around the outside. Nice move there from the Alfa Romeo up to 12.
Yep.
And then, now also, you did mention about a penalty. Absolutely, you got a 5-second time penalty for a severe collision with Big Chich as Lane. That's a little too twitchy there at the exit of turn 17. Manages to at least keep the car in one piece.
I think Jay's in. I think he's got front wing damage.
Let's take a look.
He's got front wing.
Prezzo's coming in as
He's got front wing damage.
Front wing damage, yep.
Shameful for the McLaren.
And also for the
same thing with Prezzo.
Yeah, not but a great start for Mercedes again. All the way down outside the top 10. Prezzo, who was starting near the front row, is pretty much now down to about 3rd from last.
Yes.
Spinning.
No flags. That's an Alpine.
That's the championship leader who was making his way up the grid, who started from last, is going to have to make that work all over again.
Oh, that's not a good start.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh, wait. Two of them on inters. Two of them on inters.
Yeah, JJ and our crew, they think that the rain's going to get a bit more heavier, and
I don't think there is. I don't think there is.
It's still raining a little bit on my end, but I think
it's still raining too.
Yeah. But maybe, it's looking really, really slippery. You can see how Kenton is wrestling the car as well. Meanwhile, down the road though, Dan the Racer, Reedy with DRS. They both got DRS. Down the inside goes Reedy into 10th place. Nice move again. Makes another move at turn 13. Nice move from the Alfa Romeo.
Oh, he's got bot hard. Ooh.
Oh, these guys are getting very interesting indeed as Prezzo spun around.
Like that's Prezzo.
Yeah, he spun around at turn.
Oh, this man cannot catch a break.
Yeah, it's been unfortunate for him. I think I might put the commentator's curse when I said he does very well around Russia. He hasn't done that great, unfortunately.
Yeah. Reedy goes completely wide on the final corner.
He's got Chich with DRS. Uses the battery now. Look at that slingshot pass. The Alfa Romeo.
That power of the Mercedes. I need to get a better camera angle because I'm getting onboard camera views.
Yellow flags again. What's this for?
Yellow flag. That's a Red Bull.
Autoed again. Must have spun around at the entry. He must have spun in the entry of turn 3 and the entry of the Olympic Park. He's had some rough couple of races. But it's spinning!
Vision!
The barrier goes Vision.
Oh, what a moment!
He actually doesn't have damage, from what I can see.
I'm surprised that he didn't get damage.
Well, he doesn't. I mean,
he clipped the. I don't know if he lost control or he just clipped the wall. I don't know what it is.
The car looks like it's understeering a little bit. He might have lime green damage. Wing damage. I'm not sure.
It might be.
I mean, like, if it's lime green, you can't really see it because, well,
I mean, you can't even,
As Lane is bringing the pressure from ACW. This is actually surprising. ACW doesn't seem like he's got quite the pace, or he's just struggling to keep it up with these really mixed conditions, as it looks like Jack has had another moment again this time.
Yeah, he just spun again.
Oh, not great for the Breslin boys.
Not good for the Williams, but the other Williams is catching up to the AlphaTauri.
Yeah, he's on the back. He will get the DRS. He's got all the battery he needs to use as well, but does he have enough to slingshot past ACW? Look at the slipstream this
I think he is. I think he is.
Down the inside.
Inside line.
Can he make it?
And he take it.
He does it. Nice move.
That's a really good move, though.
Well, I thought he would.
But I feel like the AlphaTauri is not going to have anything of it.
And Jack has crashed out at turn 11. Again. Is that going to bring out a safety car? And that is going to bring out a safety car. And a championship leader that as well.
Absolute Unit is crashed out.
He has crashed out on the main straight.
Alright, I need to get...
this is going to bring the championship wide open. Because
oh, no.
if you are Tim, you have got to be pleased with this. Wow.
So he crashed somewhere on that section.
He crashed at the kink at turn 1. He must have.
Yeah, that's a bit shocking.
Wow. Yep, the
so that will bring the gap closer to everyone else.
But this really helps Tim in the championship to gain whatever points he can as well.
Yeah, he is.
If he can get maximum points, this will definitely help his championship hopes.
Bohar's got a he's got a drive through for spinning under a safety car. That's a shock. Oh, and Jay too? What the heck?
Okay. JJ as well. So 2 drivers with virtual safety cars. Oh, an iconic. He almost goes into the wall there. Tim, though, stays out. What does Cantu Craft do? Is he staying out? The answer is yes. BCP, he's coming in. So not the lead Aston Martin's coming in, but the other Aston Martin is coming in. Lane's coming in.
Oh, I saw ACW just spin his tires.
Yeah, he locked up going into the pits.
Yeah.
Let's see what they come on to. Iconic Q.
Hunter now stays out.
So they're coming out to medium tires, everybody is.
Yeah.
So that's the situation.
Ooh.
Now staying out. He gets ahead of Iconic Q's. Only just. course, he have to
He was
pit.
the race leader.
Yeah, Kaneki was the race leader, but he pitted, so now he's sitting back and forth. Tim is now pretty much now the race leader, but he has got a pit soon. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm honestly shocked that he didn't go in. I would have gone in
Yeah.
right there. The only bad thing that would have come out of it is if it would have been for BCP, who would have had to deal with the double stack.
Yeah.
Right, so the safety car has shuffled a lot of things. We've got 2 drive-through penalties. There are some people that have been saved by, Prezzo at least being one of them, after suffering damage. JJ as well. He's on the intermediate tires, but I'm sure he'll pit for slicks, because I can see the rain looks like it has stopped.
Yeah, I feel like the rain has started to ease away.
Yeah, so pretty much the case is that he has to go to slicks here. It's Dynamite.
3-second time penalty for Dynamite under the safety car. That's interesting.
He probably exceeded track limits, I think. I mean, like I said, it's very easy to make some little errors around Russia.
Yeah.
Anyway, there is the beautiful Aston Martin safety car that is leading the pack, of course. And, yeah, so let's go through the order. You've got Tim, you've got Canty Crab, you've got Konas, you've got Iconic Hugh, you've got Shitch, False, Reedy, Vision, BCP, Lane.
Oh, Reedy's coming in.
Oh, he's got damage.
That's a... What? How did that happen?
He's got a front wing.
How did that happen? Under the safety car and he lost his front wing.
He either must have made a mistake at the wall, or he must have ran to the back of somebody. Well, actually, no. If he ran to the back of somebody,
no idea.
He would have caught a penalty.
Yeah,
Or
I thought about it too.
Or he would have caught the other person would have caught the penalty. No, Codemasters.
Yeah.
JJ still stays out. Interesting. Still needs to be inside.
Okay. Do you see any wet raindrops already, or no?
Negative. No raindrops whatsoever.
Okay, so it's all dry.
Yes. That's why everyone's on the slick still. Well, apart from JJ, I don't know what he's doing, but
I'm surprised Conehouse hasn't even made a stop. He gained 14 positions.
Well, the top 3, well, some of the guys in the top 10, I should say, have not pitted. That's Tim, Canty Crab, Conehouse, and then Shitch, False, and Vision. They have not stopped yet. They've got yet to make a stop. Tim's a shocker to me that should have pitted, though. If he would have done that, I think he would have been in a better position. He would have been behind Iconic Key still. He would have been in 5th place.
Yeah, he would have. He would have. Instead, he just wants to lead a lap.
I'm going to guess they're probably going to pray for another safety car to happen, which is likely around Sochi, knowing how this place is in terms of its reputation.
Yeah.
The only person we're waiting for right now is Honest Crook to catch up to the lead pack. If he does, we'll get back under green probably by lap 9.
Safety car doesn't come in.
It would have registered by now if it was coming in. It usually says it as soon as it enters the end of the middle. Enters the 3rd sector's lanes left the session. If you could try to invite him back, that'd be great. Actually, no. I think he can get back in with the invite that he's got. I forgot that is a thing in this game. I'm just so used to it when in F1 2020, or actually previous ones, I should say, that if you lag out, you have to get someone to give you another invite. That's not the case. It's obviously not the case in F1 2021.
Yeah.
But yeah, now the safety car will most likely come in this lap, because now Honest Crook has caught up to the rest of the field. So yeah, this has been quite an interesting first few laps we've had here around Sochi.
Yeah, it is. I'm just looking at the penalties already. So as you know, Dynamite has got 3-second penalties. JJ has got a drive-through. Same thing with Bodhod, and Reedy's also got a 3-second penalty too.
Right, so that's the only penalty situation that we've got. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't cut more yet, but I'm probably guess we'll see more penalties along the way. I mean, knowing this place, I mean, I'm guilty of copying some penalties around Sochi because the track limits around here are just atrocious. It's just, it's just mostly the corners are just so, it's just awkward in times. Mainly
same.
Yeah, it's flat. It's just tight 90-degree corners. Just nothing really inspiring, like I said earlier.
Yeah.
Anyway, got at least till this sector, I think, we'll get the indication that the safety car will go into its natural habitat, and there it is.
It goes in this lap.
There you go.
Now we're going to go back into green on lap 9.
So, virtual Burt Mylander will make his trip to the pit lane and sit about. Maybe pray,
Yep.
hope he doesn't come back out again. And Tim will be the lead.
If he comes out again, that's going to be another one.
Yes. Oh, Dan the racer.
Oh, Dan.
For collision with Bonon. Alright, Tim leads the way, and it looks like we will be back under green. Keep the car in line as well. And look how close Gator Craft is. He's literally on the diffuser of the Aston Martin. Doesn't use any battery though. Vision gets past false. What's going to happen here in the first break? It's not quite close enough to do anything there. Tim gets a 3-second
Tim
penalty.
has got a 3-second penalty.
Yep, going too wide at the exit of turn 2 and side by
Oh,
side.
iconic cues on the inside. That's
Oh, it's
oh,
spinning!
he clipped it. He
It's
made contact.
Oh, he's going into the
Oh,
traffic.
That was absolute. How did he not make contact with other driver?
False is spun in the middle of the track as well.
Oh,
Already
that
drama
was
on the
close.
restart.
That was absolute close.
Wow.
Oh my god, another one. Another one. Only goes into the wall. Goes down the racer.
Oh, down the racer. He's spun at, looks like turn 8, and he's got false behind. Wow, already we've got 3 cars that spun around. And I call a cue.
Here comes the McLaren Dynamite. Goes to the inside of the Williams driver and he makes it move. But will he hold it? He will. But he's got the AlphaTauri and the Mercedes right behind him. As we've got another Euroflag. That's Prezzo.
Oh, Prezzo again.
Oh my. Not again.
They made up some plays. Oh, goodness me. A little bit twitchy there. Yeah, Kawaki has had a good restart, though. He's making the most of it out of those fresh game compound tires. Brady gets a 3-second time penalty. Now he's got the sights on that Aston Martin ahead.
Yep. As the AlphaTauri passing the Williams driver to make the move stick. And gets the position.
Okay, so they'll be trying to get back towards the front after losing out on the first lap. Right now, sitting in 8th place. He needs to get past the other cars in front if he wants to do so. There are at least 5 cars in the top 5, well 4 I should say, that have not pitted yet. Iconic Q though is right on the gearbox of Tim. They now make their way through turns 9 and 10. Through turn 11, still keep it the Aston Martin honest.
I mean, you could say 4 cars in the top 5 who have not pitted.
I did say that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I did say that. Anyway.
Sorry about that. I didn't hear what you said.
It's all good. Anyway, oh, yellow flags. What's that for?
That's Prezzo. Prezzo.
Prezzo and, was that down the race of the map got caught up? Or was it just
No,
it's spin on his own?
It's just Prezzo. It's just Prezzo.
It's just Prezzo. You just hear him say that? Yeah, you say that? Alright, Iconic Q on the back of Tim.
And
into the pits
Hunter
goes
Crab is in the
Kenzie
pits.
Crab. Yep, he's gonna try to now go to the beam tires as DRS is enabled, and there goes Iconic Q slingshot passing Tim into the lead of Grand Prix once again. goes the Alfa Romeo.
It was a clean move.
Vision.
Oh, and the
goes
Ferrari.
Yeah, he goes over the safety bumps. He doesn't go over the into the penalty zone at the exit of turn 2. But I mean, he probably copped a warning for it. But yeah, normally when you do that, you have to go through the penalty box, which is on the. I don't know why it's there, but it's like on the inside part of the track, and mainly the barrier. Yeah. I mean, we've seen accidents happen there before. Carlos Sainz had that in 2020 when he went through the penalty box, and Yuki Tsunoda, I remember in last year's Grand Prix, hit the styrofoam blocks as well.
Yeah. As I've seen ACW just pass Dynamite for 6th position.
Yep. Okay.
And now he's got banana. He's got banana cup.
Yeah, he needs to get past these cars quick. He's got a lot of traffic ahead. Present cup of 3-second time penalty. Multiple warnings there.
And here comes Vision in the pits.
Yep, making his first stop. Iconic used this the fastest lap of the race as well. ACW on the back of BCB and Chich, and look at the. Oh, he almost cleared. Oh, this is gonna get interesting.
This is interesting.
He goes
three
around
abreast.
the outside and on both of them.
Oh,
he has to go
they made contact.
They make contact. He has to go through the penalty box, and he does go through the penalty box. Nicely done. Oh, and it's still side by side. Right at the back of the McLaren.
3 wide. This is never going to work.
BCP. He gets cleared by BCP.
And there goes Williams.
Oh, goodness me. 2 cars into the
See, I told you that never works. That never works.
Nope, it wasn't going to work, and I think those two have got to be fuming about that as well.
Yeah, they're not happy about it.
But ACW had to be ballsy with that, because he just went around the outside of 2 cars in a very narrow space. Normally I don't understand that.
How on... I have no idea how he just did that.
No, it was a fantastic move.
And the way that ACW complete the pass, he overtook him before he went off the track.
Yeah.
But he did go through easily.
Yeah, well, he had to go through the penalty box, but he was ahead of him when he got to the penalty box. So that's also why he managed to keep the position. If it was the other way around, he probably would have to give the place back.
Yeah.
Right now he's got a gap of just 3 seconds, I think that is. No, 4.5 seconds, I take that back, from the leader. So he's got quite a work to do, ACW does. And going to the pits is lane. He must have suffered some damage when he made contact with the McLaren of Dynamite when he got spun around by BCP. Tim is still have got yet to pit though. I'm surprised he's actually been around on those tires.
Stayed out a lot longer on the soft tires. That's impressive.
Yeah, but once he goes in the pits, he's going to lose a lot of positions. He's going to drop down to probably like 10th or 11th.
I could be more greed.
Yeah, he'll drop down to like 10th or 11th. Prezzo says
Prezzo for the fastest lap.
At 1:34.3.
Okay. Not too shabby.
ACW though is close, and ACW is closing on Tim, unsurprisingly, with those fresher medium tires compared to those worn soft compound tires, not working in the favor of that Aston Martin. Dynamite cops another 3-second time penalty. That's 6 now for the McLaren driver.
Yeah.
Oh, going twitchy there with Chich. He goes off the road as well. Goes back on the track. He had a little bit of wiggle, lost a little bit of traction at the exit, but managed to keep going. Vision, meanwhile, has gone past Falls before turn 13.
This is not what Tim wanted. If you're Tim, this is not what you wanted, and you're stuck right where ACW wanted to go for the overtake.
For the moment, I probably would say ACW. If ACW
Reedy, sorry about that. Reedy and Big Chang trying to make a move, but really got the job done on the Mercedes. But now he's got the AlphaTauri right behind him.
Reedy, though, I have got to say it, has had an impressive race tonight. I don't often see him in the top 5. He's right now in the top 5 on fresh new tires. And let me look at his position again, because I think he's gained quite a bit. He's gained 6 positions after starting 11th place.
Yeah.
He's been doing pretty darn good. Actually, did he pit for another set of mediums? I can't remember.
I think. Where did he? Oh, he started on the medium tires, and then he went on the medium tires.
Oh, okay, so he has to make another stop. Right. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the way I did it in like Portimao, I just gone from mediums to softs.
Fair enough. ACW meanwhile has gone past Tim. He's now into second, and he'll try to hunt down the Alfa Romeo iconic Q. Tim is still staying out. He's gonna lose a lot of positions if he keeps staying out. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I'm afraid that the tires will wear out a lot, and that's gonna cause a bit of a punch there.
Well, if he stays out for another few more laps, I probably would say get close to maybe somewhat of puncture territory.
And maybe Banana Cake Pie will take a podium for Timmons.
What Tim really needs right now is a safety car in order to get back in this race, really.
Yeah.
Only issue is he's going to have to pit for the mediums. He can't go back to the soft tire.
No, you can't.
Alright, so provisionally, as Lane sets the fastest lap, from the way it looks, I think we're looking at Iconic Q, ACW, and PCP as your podium places for the time being. At least provisionally. I still don't get why Tim stayed out, though. This would have been a great chance to get a whole points, knowing that your championship rival has crashed out.
I think you forgot about it.
Right?
That the championship leader has crashed out, and Tim has a big opportunity.
Well, he would have a bigger opportunity if he would have pitted. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, ACW, though, has gained about nearly a second a lap there to Iconic Q. Yep, and he's got a gap now of 2.3. The gap beforehand when he passed Tim was about 3.5 seconds.
Yeah.
As now Chich comes into the pits for a set of soft tires. So definitely carry him to the end of the race. Reedy on script getting penalties. Dynamite going for a move on the inside of Conehouse into turn 2. Goes over the curb, but doesn't get the traction out. Oh my goodness me. He did not get the traction out. He didn't get the traction out of that corner. They make contact, but Dynamite still keeps the position. Oh my, I'm surprised it didn't go for worse.
Could have been a commentator curse.
I mean, it wasn't really a commentator curse. I mean, it's just that Dynamite just didn't get the better traction out of the corner. But anyway, ACW 2.2 seconds. How much batteries you got left? I saw you had flashing up. That explains why. He's got very few percent of batteries, about 7%. The way it looked on the dash. Conehouse getting DRS. Does he go for the move on the McLaren? The answer is no. He has to stay back. Well, the two Ferraris look like they are fighting.
Tim is in. Tim is in. Tim is in.
Alright, so Tim is in. So, yeah, the gamble that he was
going to take
with the safety car, I don't think I was.
Oh, and Honest Crook is in.
He probably went for. I think he went to another set of soft tires.
Yeah, I think about that one. But it didn't work out. And now he goes to another soft tires. Maybe he wants to get a fastest lap.
Let me see what tires start on.
I think he started on the mediums.
Oh, he's on the oh yeah, he got caught up in the incidents in the first lap. He went from mediums, intermediates, then 2 times. He went to the soft tire.
Okay.
Right now, the only closest battle we got on track is between the 2 Ferraris, between Vision and Canty Crab.
Yeah. But I saw 2 Ferraris and Dan Racer were closer, but Dan Racer pulled it back. So, that's JJ. JJ.
Yep.
Spins out.
Oh dear. Yep, and he hits
it's not the best way for Swan. Now he goes off the track. That's a smart choice to let all the lead drivers to go through. Smart choice by JJ.
Yeah. No, reasonable. Meanwhile, the gap has still remained the same as JJ has retired from the race into the pit lane.
Yeah.
So that's him calling it quits.
Yeah. Just like that. Ooh, iconic cues as a 3-second penalty, so that's...
Ooh, that's played in the hands of ACW.
Give ACW a bit of a chance to win this race.
As long as he doesn't get a penalty, this is definitely ACW's race to lose, I should say. I was going to say race to win. I think I meant to say race to lose. As we got yellow flags, for whatever reason.
Race to lose. Yeah. That's very weird, this one. I've seen the McLaren exiting the pits. This is a bit... That's a bit dangerous.
That's because the McLaren hasn't despawned. That's the reason why. That's the AI just screwing everyone up.
I thought the car might disappear in the pits, not just
there's moments where you retire in the pits. Sometimes the game doesn't despawn the car. So that's basically what's the case in point. Meanwhile, the ACW has closed the gap now to 1.6 seconds. So he's gained about 7/10 over the course of this lap.
And the 2 Ferraris are still battling for the positions. But they're not going to make contact because they're teammates for Ferrari.
I'm pretty sure that Vision's just playing the team game and knowing...
Yo, that's Prezzo again.
Oh dear.
And who would have thought that Prezzo crashed out again?
He didn't crash out, he just spun. He's still going.
Yeah. Well, still counts as crashing out.
Alright. Tim's got a fastest lap.
Yeah.
And Prezzo
Vision saves a lot of batteries. Well,
at turn 13, is that going to be...
Oh, safety car.
Oh, it's a safety car. It's a safety car. Safety car. Oh. He's crashed out at turn 13. And this could blow...
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so this changes things. And I don't think Iconic is going to be that happy of a camper either. Because with that 3-second time penalty, if he doesn't break away from the rest of the pack behind, he could lose quite a few more positions than he thought.
The only thing that he has to go to is put on the soft tires and try to pull away. That's what I'm thinking of for Iconic Accused.
Let's see what he does. Does he come in?
He comes in, and ACW comes in.
Yep,
so they're going on the soft tires.
Yep, soft tires to the end of the race. What does BCP do?
Yep.
Does
I think he's coming in. Yep, he is.
Yep, he's coming in. Reedy, this is going to help him for sure. He's coming to the pits. This has really helped his race for sure. Because he has to make another pit stop.
And I think Dynamite's got to come in. No, he's not.
He is staying out. Interesting.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Right, okay.
But the question is he going to be ahead of the AlphaTauri and the Alfa Romeo?
The answer will be no.
No.
Nope. IQ and ACW.
He's going to be behind both of them.
Yeah, expected. Gap, BCP. the
Oh,
Aston
this is
Martin
going to be
race.
really... Oh,
I
that
think
was
Tim
really close between Tim and Banana Cake Pie.
I think Tim beat him out.
Yeah, he did, but
BCB's got the
Banana
soft
Cake Pie
tires.
has to pass the fresher tires.
And he doesn't have a penalty either.
Oh yeah, Banana, he didn't get a penalty.
No, Banana has not got a penalty.
So now he has a chance to finish second.
He could. He's right now 5th, and he's got 2 drivers in front of him on the medium compound tire.
Yeah, but Dynamite's got 6 seconds penalty.
Yeah, so
Tim has got 3 seconds, and O'Connor Hughes has got 3.
And from knowing ACW's pace, he's gonna be blistering fast, for sure.
Yeah, he will.
Right, so the order now for after this safety car period, we've got Iconic Hugh, ACW, Dynamite, Tim, BCP. But you have Iconic Hugh, Dynamite, and Tim with with penalties to their name. And then you've got Reedy, Honest Crook, Conehouse, Lane. Lane doesn't have a penalty, so he could definitely try to jump the 3 other cars in front.
Yeah, but he didn't pit to softs.
True, he did not. He did not, that is true. Canty Crap at 10th, and then Vision 11th. Chich, Dan the Racer, Quadon, and False. So there's 3 drivers on the memes, everybody else on the soft tire.
Yep, everyone else is on softs except Dynamite, Tim, and Lane. So everyone else has got to go faster all the way to the end.
Yes, as I mentioned earlier. Anyway, but yeah, you're fine, you're fine. Anyway, though, but yeah, we've got, what is this about now? 7 more laps left into the race. Lap 21 out of 27. 27. Oh, my voice is going.
I think
went out there for a brief run. So safety car will come in at lap 20. Well, the end of this lap, and we'll get going at lap 22. Pretty much.
And there will be 6 laps to go.
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh, the Red Bull goes completely wide.
Which one was that? Was that
Conehouse.
Ah. Yeah, I was just taking a sip real quick.
Otto was so far back.
Fair enough. I was just focusing mostly on the leaders.
Yeah.
Also, I gotta love this air shot that I've got here. It's just pretty much the little bit looking over the arenas of the Olympic Park. Of course, there's some iconic stadiums around this place. You've got the Fish Stadium, which was the area that hosted the opening closing ceremony of the Olympics, and then of course
Winter Olympics.
Yeah, and then also was one of these venues for the 2018 World Cup. And then another arena I'm very familiar with, the Bolshoi Arena. That was for hockey, and probably one of my favorite moments as well from that time, when the U.S. beat the Russians in a penalty shootout. Can't remember that as well. Of course, when T.J. Oshie was leading the U.S. pretty much in the whole time during the penalty shootout. Pretty much did a upset against the Russians on their home soil. It was one of the coolest moments to see. Anyway, safety car coming in this lap. So Iconic Hugh will lead the pack. ACW behind. Dynamite, Tim, and BCP is your top 5 at the moment.
Yeah. Ooh, Lane left the session, so is it the disconnections?
He had one earlier, so he's probably suffering again. And there goes Iconic Hugh. He is gone.
Iconic Hugh goes all out. That's
he got him.
Strange.
No, I mean, he's allowed to do whatever he wants to do as long as he doesn't brake and accelerate.
You can do that. I forgot.
Yeah, you can't brake and accelerate. That's the only thing you cannot do when you lean back. But anyway, back into green, and we got out of the race already. He is out. He
already?
At the final corner, he's out. He wants another spin. I probably will have to guess that. As Lane has dropped down, obviously that's the AI of Lane dropping down. Hopefully we can get him back soon. As we now on lap 22 of 27, the clouds have gone away, so it is blue skies throughout here at Sochi. Lane has now finally
Yeah.
joined back. That's
Oh.
good to see.
Right down the inside by the Mercedes on the Ferrari, and that gives him up to 11th place.
I was focused on Lears at the time when that happened, but anyway, up towards the mid-pack. ACW has a 9/10 deficit to Iconic Q. Iconic Q has got to break away by 3 seconds in order to get the race win. And down the outside goes Tim. Does he?
Is he going to
tries
complete
squeeze
it?
around the outside. He pushes. He gets pushed out wide into turn 13. Dynamite holds the position. Good defense there, Tim. Down the inside into turn 15. Now goes outside of turn 16. Gets the better acceleration. Makes a bit of contact, but I think he's just clear. No, he's not.
No, he's not. Oh, but he
that
is.
Was close. Now he is. Tim is now up to third. Good driving from those two.
Yep. So now it's just all on Banana Cake Pie to pass Dynamite.
And ACW right now is hanging on behind Iconic Q, but I think he can do whatever he wants to do as long as he doesn't get a penalty. ACW can just sit back and relax and enjoy the show behind the Alpha
flags.
Oh, that's Lane there. Probably trying to get going again. Obviously, probably dealing with a bit of hot tires there. You can see him struggling at the exit of the corner. Front runners in the soft tires. Oh, Dynamite's going very
Dynamite.
wide. Oh, he missed.
That's very wide.
Yeah, he must have missed his braking point there at the King
Yeah.
turn 8. He's got 6 seconds of penalties, so VCP will jump him for sure. Yeah, on merit on penalties.
Yeah.
Comes on his crook. Oh, I thought he was going for a move. He's not close enough.
I thought he was going for a move.
Yeah, it looked like it for a brief moment, but no, he just stayed back. Anyway, DRS will be enabled at the next lap. So on lap 24 is when ACW can use the rear wing to use less drag on the back of the car. We'll try to slip past the Alfa Romeo. There you go. DRS is now back to being enabled again. Opens the DRS. Tries to close more and more to the Alfa Romeo. Obviously, he's not close enough just quite yet to do
It's not
so.
Close enough.
Oh, geez,
He's using all the ARS that he can.
I mean, like I said, ACW does not need to do anything. He can sit back and literally just be patient and wait till the checkered flag and jump. Crook on, sorry, not crook. Iconic Q.
Iconic Qs.
Yes, Iconic Q on penalties. Turn 9, turn 10. 6.5 tenths is the gap between the Alpha Tauri and the Alfa Romeo. And the back straight to turn 12 up towards the braking zone. 13, not close enough. What's VCP got in store for Dynamite? Oh, he's not. He was not close enough.
Reedy.
Oh, my God, a little bit squirrely there. He had a little bit of a moment as well, as you mentioned. Up for turn 15, turn 16 they go. I think VCP should be able to get past the McLaren.
Yeah.
Wide again.
Man, McLaren, that's what the thing. One tires are not the quickest one.
Yeah, he's definitely vulnerable. You can see the flashing light at the back of the car. He's got no chance to defend this. VCP. Oh, yes, he will try to fight this.
Oh, that
VCP
was extremely close, buddy.
Oh,
the Red Bull spin. The Red Bull spins. That's Carnhouse.
Oh, I wonder there was contact.
That's a shame.
I wonder there was contact.
Yeah, he got I think he got contact by someone else. I have no idea who. I was too busy focused on Banana Cake Pie overtaking the McLaren and Reedy passing the McLaren too.
Yeah, so Reedy's up to 5th place. He is looking for a top 5 finish going into finishing
and
install sheet.
Carnhouse.
think this would be a career
Spun out
best for him
again.
as well. Yeah, tires are just way too hot.
Yeah.
ACW using DRS, not close enough to do anything there. Tim right now has got a hefty margin to BCP, but I don't think...
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If Tim gets 3 seconds ahead of his teammate Banana Cake Pie, he will literally get a podium.
That was... Oh, this is getting gnarly. The Ferraris... Oh, the Ferrari is spun! The Ferrari is spun because Otis Crook tagged the Ferrari there going to turn 15. Just wasn't enough room between the Alpha Tower and the Ferrari. And yeah, like you said, if Tim can pull off a 3-second gap, then yeah, he would get the podium, but I don't know if that will be the case because BCP's got those fresh tires as well.
Yeah, but Brady is catching up all over the Banana Cake Pie.
Well, the only hope for him then is if Reedy battles BCP, and just for a little bit, then yeah, that would help his cause.
Yeah, but you may want to keep an eye on the leader, because this is a close gap between Iconic Hughes and ACW for the lead of the race.
Let's see if ACW wants to win this on track, but right now he's got a half a second margin to Iconic Hughes. He doesn't have a penalty. He's got the DRS open. What does he do here? Doesn't use the battery, and he is not close enough, it looks like, to do anything. Yeah, not close enough to do anything there.
I think ACW's saving compared to Iconic Hughes. I think he was trying to, like, defend by using overtakes.
I think from the way, well, from his onboard, it looked like he was trying to save battery, which is a good tactic because when you're behind someone with DRS, you can use that tactic to save battery.
Yeah, but it never works.
Well, I mean, it can. I mean, I've done it before.
Yeah, it didn't count as a safety car for that. But here we go. Iconic Hughes need to defend well for Swan. He goes to the outside. ACW takes the lead of the race and gets ahead of the Alfa Romeo.
And what's helping too in this cause as well, Tim has got a 3.3 second margin to his teammate.
Oh God!
Ooh, that's close there.
It was a bit close one.
Yeah.
We need to keep an eye on the leaders. If these two make contact, some major problems has got to happen.
As we go through the kink of turn 8 and now up to turns 9 and 10 come the two cars. Iconic Hughes in second, ACW leading the Grand Prix, has not got a penalty. He makes, I don't know what the warning situation is for him, but here it comes, Iconic Hughes with DRS. Uses the battery, uses every single ounce of it, goes to the inside.
He's going for the inside.
Tries to get past.
Is he going to complete it?
Oh, not quite. ACW trying to hold the inside.
Oh, this
line.
is an absolute close battle.
This is close up to turn 15. ACW has the inside line, now the outside line. Well, who gets the better traction? Like, they're both even. Now up to turn 18.
Oh, he backs out.
He backs out,
and there was nothing that Iconic Hughes can do.
And
There's nothing that Iconic Hughes can do.
Wins the Russian Grand Prix. And
nice
Iconic Hughes will finish in second. Tim will come up in third. That's going to help him at least in the championship. And Reedy will go to fourth. Oh, and it hits his teammate. Carter's at the finish line. Oh, goodness me. Chich will finish in fifth place. A good recovery drive after going through several ounces of incidents. Can't do crap at 6. Dynamite in 7th. Reedy goes down to 8th because of penalties. Vision in 9th. Dan the Racer completes the top 10. Lane in 11th. Honest Crook in 12th. And then Falls will complete the final runners. And there we are.
And
that is your Russian Grand Prix. ACW with another victory to his driver of the day goes to Big Chich. We'll see how many positions he gained over the course of that race. But yeah,
that was a tense race.
Yeah, no, it was a very good race indeed. ACW with another victory to his name there. Let's see, he's won Let me think about it. He's won Britain, Imola, Portugal, Austria, and Russia. This is his 5th win for ACW. How about that?
Yeah. That's interesting.
And Tim also gets back-to-back podiums as well.
Yeah.
But with that, with Absolute Unit crashing out, this championship I think is wide open. So,
Yeah, it is.
there's your unofficial results. ACW, Iconic Q, Tim, BCP, Chich, Canty Crap, Dynamite, Reedy, Vision, Dan the Racer, Lane, Ross, Honest Crook, False, all the runners that finished. Gunhouse, Product, President, JJ, Absolute, and Jack. Unfortunately, were the cars that didn't finish the race.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a good race overall. Anyway, any final words, Banana Josh, before we close it all out?
No, I got no final words. Tense race, love battles, tense overtaking, and commentary curse.
Yeah.
For the championship leader, crash out.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the points will be once that gets released. But yeah, it's probably going to be closer than it was for the last couple of races. Tim did manage to finish ahead of Absolutely the last race, so we'll see what the gap will be this time. But yeah, we've got now 3 more races to go. Saudi Arabia, Japan, and Monza. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how that pans out. Anyway, thank you very much, Banana Josh. It was a pleasure to have you with me in the comm box. It was nice to have company for once. First time I actually had that the entire season. But yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no worries, man. Appreciate it to commentate with you. And if you need anything, yeah.
Of course. And yeah, that'll wrap it up. And next week, tune in for the for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Yeah, I know. Sorry. For the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Anyway, my name is Katie1997. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.